Good evening. So I couldn't sleep thinking about this, so I guess I need to hear it. First time you read the Bible for yourself, like most of it all the way through, I'm not talking in one sitting, but you're going to understand that the rapture doesn't happen like the TV preachers tell you. This is a line chart of it behind me here. Jesus comes back and he stays for 1,000 years. The rapture, the harvest, then that's in the book of Joel 2 and 3, that's the evil people. That's God's enemies that are raptured away. They're not raptured away. They put your sickle in, the harvest is ready. That's the harvest of the evil people. If you read Joel, because read what happens to those people that they put their sickle in. They take the people that they put their sickle in to harvest, and those people are put into the great winepress of God. Jesus is the great winepress operator. There will be continued trouble in Jerusalem probably until Jesus comes back. There might be some peace. The enemy to the north is not Russia. The enemy to the north is Turkey, who just made some news this week. People don't pay attention. And God will take care of him, since he takes him out of there with fish hooks in his mouth, and a great stench comes up because of him. So it's not going to be good for old Aragon or whatever his name is. And that guy who's the leader of Turkey, if you don't know any of your current events, has claimed to be God and has claimed that he will wipe out Israel. So none of the TV preachers are paying attention, but that's what your Bible actually teaches. That Jesus comes back and stays. The evil people are the ones raptured out of here. We rule and reign with Jesus for 1,000 years. There are children born in that kingdom. That's why Satan has to be released again after the 1,000 years, because in Revelation 20, I have to put my glasses on. Revelation 20, verse 3, 20, verse 1. Revelation 20, verse 1, Satan is bound for 1,000 years. Now in Revelation 20, verse 7, he's let back out. And that's the Gog-Magog war at the end of the 1,000 years, because those people have to be tested. And it says he's able to raise an army as the sands of the sea. So that's your craziest thing. Even with Jesus on earth, Satan's able to deceive that many people. So, but then at the end, then you'll have World War IV, as I call it. Because World War III will be the Joel War, which will coincide with Jesus' return at the same time. And then that's the Israel War I'm talking about. The whole world. So when the whole world gathers up at Israel's door, which just because Trump got in, I mean, yeah, the economy is going to get great, but did you notice that the rest of the world didn't stop going crazy? There's still immigrants gone wild all over the world. There's still nations being turned upside down right now. And Trump's not even in yet, so we gotta get him all the way in. And then at the end of the 1,000 years, the very end, hell gets destroyed for good. So hell is inside the earth. So that is why that's when the New Jerusalem falls. Heaven and earth are remade, because earth has to be destroyed because hell's inside it. And that is when the whatever First Chronicles or whatever, when we are caught up in the twinkling of an eye to be with the Lord forever and ever. It doesn't say 7 years, it's forever and ever. And if you actually read the Bible all the way through and can understand what you're reading, that's what happens. And I'd be happy to argue with any pastor still teaching that 200-year-old doctrine, or actually it's only 100-year-old doctrine, 7-year rapture. So before that, people actually knew what was going to happen. They just forgot.